Good morning, all. This is Wild Weather for liveweatherblogs.com. I'm going to have your this is your tropical checkup, and here is remnants of Isaac sitting pretty much over central Missouri. Pretty much was moving straight north. Now it's kind of slowed down here, and it's going to start moving off to the east in time. Um, well, Isaac came on shore and did plenty of damage down here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be on a lot because back to school and things are very hectic and busy, but here I am Saturday, so I can get in here. Um, Isaac will eventually just turn this way, and this leftover showers and thunderstorms in an arc will continue to move off to the east. Now, the only problem with that is that there's a trough up here kind of pushing down, and that's already, as you can see, the evidence of the effects of that coming down already is this moisture that's sitting down in Ohio, and the moisture that was in Pennsylvania is actually getting shoved south. That may be the case as Isaac continues to move up in this way, kind of gets shoved off to the southeast, southeast here, and maybe the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area escapes, but only some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And don't let other outlets fool you thinking this Isaac is going to be a deluge here because it's not. All right, so scattered showers and thunderstorms will prevail as it's a little bit more concentrated out here where these bands are setting up still. But as time goes, Isaac will continue to unravel, and generally in this area, especially this area down here, scattered showers and thunderstorms. In time, some will leak up into Pennsylvania. But if you have plans up here in Pennsylvania and even on the Jersey Shore, this is you can kind of see it's going to glide down this way. South Jersey might get nipped here. In time, though, there will be increasing showers and thunderstorms. The coverage should be kind of scattered, if you would. Let's go back out in the Atlantic now. This is a Hurricane Kirk. We're going to be saying goodbye to Hurricane Kirk. Hurricane Kirk's going to start racing off to the northeast and heading for the United Kingdom. Don't have to worry about Kirk. This is from weatherunderground.com. Let's go out here to see what's going on at Leslie. Leslie lived this morning, and last night, even before I went to bed, I was looking at her. It was looking fairly impressive, and the same could be said here. You can get the idea that some dry air may be coming in here, though, right in here and up in here. But you can see the outflow is really nice. Here's dry air coming in here and here. Leslie continues to move off to the west-northwest here, and in this general direction, it should be passing to the northeast of the Leeward Islands. Remember, Isaac came right in here to Guadalupe, which is here. Leslie will move off in this direction. Again, 17.8 north, 53.5 west. It has 70-mile-per-hour winds. It's a possibility it could become a hurricane here. Moving northwest-northwest at 17,994 millibars. We'll see how this dry air gets in here, and the slight northeast shear and east shear that was going on last night seemed to abate it somewhat, but the dry air is starting to come in, so we'll see if this 70 miles per hour can become a hurricane. So where's Leslie headed? Let's take a look at the GFS to get some clues. GFS starts Leslie down here, tropical storm, becomes a hurricane. This is southeasters, Bermuda right there. Gets pretty strong there. It stalls it out for a time, and that's where the loop pretty much stops. So let's stop it here. Let's go forward here just a little bit. Let's go forward here. Here comes Leslie. There's Bermuda right there as a point, and we're gonna stop it there. All right. At this point, you can see the high pressure around it, and it's starting to break down, and this high pressure is pulling away, and here comes the next trough. As Leslie sits out here, the next trough will come in here, and this trough should be deep enough to pick Leslie and bring her out to sea. Now, if in the outside chance Leslie can get weaker and somehow skip underneath this fairly deep trough I'm going to show you in a moment, then maybe has a chance to get to the United States, but that seems rather unlikely right now. It looks more likely that Leslie comes up into this area here, kind of meanders a little bit, and then it's out of here. So let's take a look at the Atlantic water vapor map to get some clues here. And here's Leslie approaching the Leeward Islands. It was moving west. Now it's going to move in this direction. Here's your developing trough. Very deep trough here. It's carving out, and as as Leslie gets in this position here, you can already see the flows out this way. This trough will be lifting out, and then we'll be waiting for the next one to come by and pick it up. If, for whatever reason, Leslie just somehow manages to skip this trough and the next one, it'll be getting to the East Coast, but that seems very unlikely at this time. Leslie move up in this this situation, this area right here, and then she'll move off to the northeast in time. So that's all I have for today. Keep an eye on Leslie. It's pretty much the only action you're going to find in the Atlantic. And this one here, you can check back in a day or two just to make sure Leslie's made the turn out to sea. In time, there may be another low pressure developing here in the southeastern states. As Leslie's moving out, we'll see if maybe there needs to be a monitored situation where we need to watch a spin up here off the southeast Atlantic coast because of big high pressure building down the east coast. And you get these big high pressures building down the east coast, like the one you see here. If it's closer to the coast, you get a nice spin up here along the old boundary. We've been seeing many boundaries getting down here this year. Wouldn't surprise me in the next week or two to see a spin up tropical system down here in the southeastern states off the coast there. This is wild weather for liveweatherblogs.com.